Alright, so we're back in the Jason Nash series, and we're ready for another episode of Jason Nash's most toxic relationship. So, remember, the last video we did was Surprising Best Friend with the Mercedes Benz. This time we're doing Bounce Jousting with Best Friend and Girlfriend. And as you can see, both Trisha and David are in the thumbnail, and they look to be having a lot of fun, as they typically do when they're together. So, let's see what this video is about. Now you can hear Trisha in the background laughing and having fun as Jason and David playfully fight. I think this is indicative of just how comfortable and lighthearted she was around David. She enjoyed his company. She liked to be around him, and she always seemed to have fun when she was, which vastly differs from the story of how she didn't like to be around him. He constantly tried to break her and Jason up, and he was basically a menace to her life 24/7.
Guys, we have a great vlog for you today. I went and rented a bouncy house off of the internet. So enjoy as I invite the Antonian family, Trisha and David, over to my house for some bouncy jousting. Oh, and don't forget...
Okay, so now we know that this video is going to be about Jason, David, Trisha, and the Antonian family, which, remember, involves the young boy who did the pizza eating competition with her. So let's see how that goes.
Oh, and don't forget, come see us December 2nd in Northridge. Me and David are doing a live views podcast. There's meet and greets, and it's right in Los Angeles, in Northridge, California, about 20 minutes north on the 405. Head up there, it's gonna be dope. There's only a few seats left, actually, John. I'd say there's only like 40 seats left. So come and see us, it's gonna be really fun. And because it's in LA, all our friends are gonna come out probably. You'll probably get to meet, probably get to see a bunch of some of the people that you see in the vlogs.
Now, he didn't name anyone specific, but I wonder if he was trying to imply that Trisha would go, or if Trisha actually even ever did go. Because I know she showed up to a couple of those things, but it's interesting that he didn't name anyone or make promises that she'd be there.
Truth is, I got cocky because...
What do you mean?
Just randomly, John and I were like, let's get a mime, and the mime worked out great. And then John had another idea, which was the paintball idea, and that worked out great. And then came up with this joust house idea, and I was like...
It'll be great.
Because everything's great.
You know what I think it is?
What?
Bad luck Trisha over here. I wasn't involved in those other two skits.
That's not true.
I think
Okay, so I was about to say that Trisha seems to be in a pretty calm and chill mood. But then she brings up the fact that she wasn't part of his 2 previous skits. Either way, I feel like she's trying to air out her grievance here that she would have liked to have been involved, and she doesn't like that she wasn't.
so. I
you
always
make
said
everything
bad
bad.
juju.
You make everything bad.
you put the hat on me the other day. And I was like, this stinks so bad.
That's not true.
I think so.
You
I
make
always
everything
said bad
bad.
juju.
You make everything bad.
Oh, okay. I thought he said you make everything about you, but I think he said you make everything better. So I guess she's trying to say that she herself is bad juju, and he's saying she's not. So he's being nice to her.
You put the hat on me the other day. And I was like, this stinks so bad. You always put the hat. I love a hat.
Should have brought John to Disneyland. Disney World.
Why, so you could be miserable to everybody?
Oh.
Okay, so 2 insults here. She tells everyone that his hat smells, which is kind of, in my opinion, a personal thing. Kind of, I don't know why she wanted to, like, shame him there. Like, oh my god, Jason smells. It's kind of rude to do to your partner. The other thing is that she says, oh, why did you want your assistant there? So that you could have been miserable to everyone? Implying that Jason was miserable at Disneyland. I think we all saw the Disneyland vlogs. He seemed to be a pretty good sport. But she seems to still have some issues about how he acted there. Because remember, she wanted him to be just as happy as she was to be there, which obviously he wouldn't be, because if you're going as an invite and you're just tagging along to accompany someone else, you don't necessarily have the same passion as they do. He behaved perfectly fine, but apparently not in her eyes. So you can hear Trisha get to the house while Jonah and Jason are doing the playful fighting. You can hear her talking to Jonah's family in the background saying, hey, how are you? Like, if you just listen really closely. It looks like they're all at Jason's house. So it looks like Jason invited Trisha and all of the Antonians to his house for this. But yeah, listen and you'll hear her in the background.
I lost. Point Jonah.
How many points?
3. Go.
Oh my god, yes!
Okay, one more point, you in.
You have to go do it.
And again, you can see Trisha there. So she did show up. She's wearing the same outfit that she was wearing earlier when Jason first shared his plan of what he wanted to do. She seems to be in a pretty good mood so far. She's greeting everyone very warmly and friendly. So let's see how this day goes. I don't think there'll be much room for drama, considering it looks like they'll be just doing this bouncy house fighting all day. But we'll see. Anything's possible with these two.
I want to battle Jonah.
Come on up.
This is the most exercise I got in like 24 years.
Jonah, aren't you 24 years old?
I am 24.
You ready? Okay.
Oh my god, that barely missed her face. Also, it's funny that when she first arrived, she goes, I want to battle Jonah. She didn't even say she wanted to battle Jason. She's like, no, I want to get up there and beat up Jonah.
Oh my god, I'm losing breath, I'm gonna throw up.
Are you?
Okay, so it looks like they're having a lot of fun. Trisha's in a really good mood. She's just playfully fighting with the rest of them. She seems to be on her best behavior, I would say, so far.
Are you okay?
She's coming up! Oh, wow.
This is the best out.
Oh no, Jonah's mom is about to fight Trisha, I think. This should be interesting. I guess she's coming to avenge her son. Let's see what happens.
Outfit to wear on pedestal joust.
I so wish David would walk in with Kendall Jenner right now.
I can't!
Please, David, walk in with Kendall Jenner right now. Oh yeah, you got it! Yeah! Except you're facing the wrong way.
Trisha, I can't!
Now we're gonna turn.
I mean, Trisha's being very nice. She was like, oh no, like she didn't want her to fall, and she was surprised when the mom wanted to get up and fight her. I wonder if Trisha's going to go easy on her, or if she's going to go just as rough as she did with Jonah. Let's see.
Okay, nobody get hurt. All right, now we're gonna add the thing. Hold my
I
hand.
got balance.
Balance!
Balance.
Grab that. That'll help you balance.
Okay, and jump!
Okay, Trisha's being extremely nice, and she's going very easy on her. Because, like, the woman could, like, barely stand on the thing, and you could tell Trisha's, like, barely hitting her little, like, beanbag thingy. She's, like, barely tapping her. It's not like she's, like, whacking her off. As you can see, Trisha doesn't even hit her to knock her off. The woman just falls off herself. Trisha like had stopped hitting her beanbag at that point, whereas with Jonah, Trisha was actually trying to, I believe, hit Jonah. But with the mom, she was much more nicer and much more restrained, which was, I think, sweet. A rare good moment.
No one's beat Trisha yet.
I'm victorious.
Wait, actually?
I couldn't beat her.
No way.
Uh-oh. Round 2. Oh, no, I'm losing my balance.
Okay.
You guys, is that Jason's son in the background? That'd be interesting if he was hanging out there with them. Let's see who's going next. Is it Jason?
And joust.
Oh, it's Jonah again. What is he doing? Coming back for round 2. Okay, notice how Trisha goes much harder against Jonah than she did with his mother, which is a good thing. It's nice that she was nice to his mother. It just cracks me up that when he gets on, she like look at her face and like her swings, she's like aiming to knock him off.
what I've seen. She's so hard to beat.
It kind of seems like Trisha's playing defense here more than offense. I feel like she could knock him down if she wanted to, but she's restraining herself and being kind of nice. I think she's in a good, lighthearted mood, and I don't think she's being too competitive because I feel like she could knock him down if she wanted to, like she did the first time. But she's kind of just like playing defense, like only just blocking him hitting. It doesn't really look like she's hitting that much herself. But let's see what happens.
Final boss.
I'm getting tired.
This is the cleanest I've ever seen Trish fight.
That's kind of funny. He said this is the cleanest I've ever seen Trish fight, as if she like fights dirty. I kind of did expect her to get up there and just like fight dirty and like knock everyone off, but she's actually being really nice to everyone. I think she's just being like lighthearted and in a playful, good mood. I'm sure if it was like, I don't know, maybe David or Jason up there, she'd probably go way harder.
Jonah. Trish.
Okay, so Trisha wins, which is expected. I saw that coming. But it's kind of funny that Jason roots for both of them. And then, I don't know if you guys heard Trisha. She was like, whose side are you on? Like, she got a little upset there that Jason wasn't only rooting for her. But obviously, he's trying to keep lighthearted and keep everyone in a good mindset. But we'll see if that leads to drama.
I can't believe it, I lost.
This is a
And
workout.
still Jousting champion.
Okay, ready? Okay.
Okay, now she's fighting Jonah's sister. Okay, it's funny because I feel like Trisha could win against all these people, but she did say she was getting tired, so I don't know if she'll get knocked off now. We'll see.
Susie's got a strategy here, which is just...
Okay, this time Trisha seems to be more on the offense than defense. She's not just blocking Susie's hits because Susie doesn't seem to be really hitting her at all. Susie seems to not know what she's doing. So Trisha's the one like whacking her, which is kind of interesting.
Stay standing. Susie's doing the rope-a-dope. She's hoping Trish tires herself out.
I'm focused on my calves right now. Why is holding this?
That's definitely Jason Nash's son, by the way. I'm standing next to Jason. So I guess the kids were allowed to hang out with her. I guess they just weren't allowed to be on videos all the time. So I don't see how that was too big of a deal if she was still around them.
Thing making my heart beat so fast.
Susie, you gotta swing.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta try to knock her down. Uh-oh.
Go for her legs.
Go for the legs.
Hit the face.
Trish is like unbeatable.
It's like a formation.
Wait, no.
We should...
No, my stomach. I'm weak in the stomach. Not my stomach. Wait. I'm tired.
Tired?
Okay, so Trisha's still being nice. She did seem a little more aggressive with Susie, but that's like in the name of the game. But it was interesting that she was more aggressive with the girls than the boy. But she could be doing it way worse and way harder, but she seems to be holding back. So I think she's still in just a playful, fun mood.
Yeah. Okay, you quit?
You gotta keep going.
Oh, sorry. This is the longest someone has stayed up, huh?
Yeah.
And even, I will give her credit for this, even when she like almost accidentally hits her, she apologizes and says sorry. So she's clearly not being overly competitive. And she still is being considerate of like who she's fighting and she doesn't want to hit them too hard. Like I could tell she's restraining herself. And every time when Susie was like, oh, don't hit me here, don't hit me, whatever, like Trisha wasn't hitting her in the places that she told her not to. So again, she's being a good sport about it.
Oh, finish your trick. No. Do this while sitting?
I know, right?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Trish going to town now.
Sweep the leg.
I was there for a long time, though, right?
Okay, so Trisha won. There's not really much going on in this video because they're just like playing throughout the whole time. It is kind of funny though because it just seemed like both women were pretty exhausted, and it more so just seemed like Susie was tired and Trisha was able to knock her off from the tiredness. She did take kind of a few swipes to her stomach when Susie told her not to at the end there, but I think it's like the name of the game. You can't really like control exactly where it goes.
Right? I was there for a really long time.
Oh no.
Okay, go.
get prepared, guys, because I feel like Trisha's gonna go really hard now that it's Jason. Like, there's no way that she's not going hard. She's probably like, I gave up all my energy to the others. I need it for this. Whoa. Okay, these two are hitting each other hard. What is this? Like some stress relief? This is them like passive aggressive, like getting their anger out. They're just like smacking the hell out of each other's beanbags.
He's determined. Oh man.
Okay, that seemed like Jason took the fall. That was probably easier than knocking her out, because I feel like if he had knocked her off, he'd be in trouble, because Trisha kind of strikes me as the type who wants her boyfriend to let her win to prove that he like likes her. I feel like Jason definitely threw himself off that thing to let her win.
I'm just unbeatable.
This is for making me dress like Prince Eric.
So tiring.
This is where we die.
A bit much. I know that's her boyfriend, but it's a bit much because his like, what was his son, like 12 or something at the time? His like son is right there. It's just a little bit much.
Lori, can you get in this? So everybody stand behind for the thumbnail. Does it look good, John?
Yeah.
Oh, Bert, she stopped.
So honestly, everyone seems like they're in a really good mood. Trisha hasn't given any drama at all, and I feel like there's just been no time for it because they're so engaged in this game. Plus, Jason kind of let her be the center of attention in it by letting her be like the crowned winner. But yeah, she seems to be having fun. He seems to be having fun. Everyone seems to be having a good time.
Mom! She's hot!
I can't get up. I'm coming to help you. Don't go back on there.
That's it for today's vlog, guys. Hey, don't forget to buy my merch.
Give me that.
What?
That's actually, you're doing it much better. That's it for today's vlog. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and check out my merch.
Nash, I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
I have new merch in my merch store.
Fanjoy.co.
Merch. I don't ever plug my own merch. I only wear other people's merch because I don't like selling my merch.
Buy Shane's merch.
So I will say, it seems like Trisha's really getting along with the family. You can hear her talking to them in the background while Jason and his assistant are trying to wrap up the video. She's like in good spirits with them. She's laughing. She first greeted them when she got there. She's now talked to them, presumably on their way out. She's got like a really good energy and vibe with them. She clearly didn't have a problem with this family at all. She clearly got along with them just like she got along with the vlog squad.
Love you guys.
What's up, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. We got a really great vlog for you today. We rented a bouncing thing for the backyard, and we thought it'd be a fun time, but nobody showed up because everybody was out late partying for Zane's vlog. I didn't sleep well this week, which is why I got bags under my eyes. I'm chewing nicotine gum.
You should have like elephants and tigers.
The reason why, by the way, I point out how good of a time Trisha's having with this family is because it shows that she not only got along well with the vlog squad, which she always had like the time of her life with, but also she had the time of her life with the people associated with the vlog squad. Because nowadays when she talks about it, she rewrites history and makes it seem like she was miserable during that time and she didn't like anyone, didn't like any of Jason's friends. They were all mean to her. Everyone was bad. But you can clearly see that during the time of these vlogs, she got along with everyone. Well, I wouldn't say got along perfectly with everyone. She did fight a lot of his friends. Like, she did instigate herself a lot of problems. But, like, as far as the Antonian family, she was very nice to them, I will say.
In your backyard. That'll look so cool. Them walking around.
She said the same thing I said, which is like, this looks like the Disneyland ride.
The Disneyland ride, the one that you go through in the water.
Where do I get an elephant and a tiger?
Go to India. I'm kidding.
That's great. They're like $3,000.
Really?
Yeah, Jonah and I looked into it.
Get an elephant.
Didn't you look into an elephant? It was like $3,000.
Yeah, so they're definitely at Jason's house. And Trisha, the fun fact, or not so fun fact, this is the house that Trisha is going to end up driving her car through. This is it. This is the property that she drives her car through his house, and this is the property where she throws bricks through his window. Just an interesting side note.
Oh, giraffe. You said a giraffe is 3.
Giraffe will be so cool.
They bring you, I said, what's the occasion? Like, oh, it's just because we're coming over to the house.
I know.
You guys are doing that.
Okay, you're
You
right.
guys are so sweet. Like, she brought over wine.
You're right. You're right.
It's a cultural thing.
It's
though.
an
Like,
Armenian.
Here I will say Trisha's being very grateful. She sees like a small gesture that this family did, and she calls out how sweet it is. And she's like, "Oh, Jason, we should be doing this for people too." I think this is one of the better sides of Trisha, where she is grateful and seems to want to be hospitable. It's a small gesture that they did that normally like would go unrecognized, but she kind of is making a big deal about it, which is nice. Like I'm sure for the family, that's nice for them to be recognized like that.
And whenever we come, like,
But like going to their house is like it's work. You know what I mean? So I don't look at it that way. I'm like,
like everyday friends and stuff. Don't, if it's our first time coming over, it's like a first time thing.
I know, but that's really nice. We never bring you guys.
Like if Jason and David like they come over like 2-3 times a week, it's like they're friends. They just like coming out.
I
Like,
know, but your mom said she liked flowers, and I told Jason, I'm like, we need to bring her flowers because we never bring you guys anything.
all right, we'll start.
That is a really nice gesture on Trisha's part, and it actually surprises me that she was that thoughtful, because normally she seems to just be self-focused and self-centered and only thinking about herself. So it is surprising to hear that she actually suggested that they should bring the mother and the family flowers. This also, it's kind of like how when she was on the bouncy house thing with the mother and she was extremely nice to her. I feel like Trisha does have a thing for respecting elders, although it is still weird that she was kind of weird with Jason Nash's mother. I still find that weird, but at least she's nice to Jonah's mom and she is very sweet to her.
Bringing stuff.
No,
Don't worry about it.
her ring. Put a whole loaf of bread over.
Try it. It's so good.
Look how big this bread is. That is good.
Is everybody having a good time?
We're having a really good.
Again, she's very nice to them. She takes a piece of the bread. She says how good it is. She's making the family feel welcomed and like that they have her gratitude. I think that's a nice thing. I will say, since I point out all the bad things, I will point out the rare good things.
Having a good time at my house?
John's been editing me for the last 2 months, so now he knows
That's
he
pretty
does a
good.
good impression.
The chewing gum is signature Jason.
Babe, you know me.
that's literally what Jason does. Like in his hand too, like that.
Oh my god, his hat is like that.
Like he'll do like these random leans and stuff like that to like rest his body on and just like, get, like super loud.
Really?
Oh, the gun.
The little Jason Nash roasting session is kind of funny. They're all just jumping in on it. I think they're all being pretty lighthearted, so I'm gonna give everyone a pass here. Again, Trisha's in a very good mood. She's probably been on her best behavior this entire video. So let's keep going.
Every time I see Jason, he's always chewing gum, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna get some food. When I started working for Jason, I'd like find gum in random spots that he would have taken.
I wonder if he actually does do that by putting gum behind his ear, because everyone reacts kind of like it's gross, but also like it happens. Reminds me of the Willy Wonka girl, Violet Beauregard. I don't know her last name, but remember she was the one who like chewed gum and put it behind her ear.
Taken out of his mouth to eat, and then he forgot to like
Always,
chew
always.
it again. I remember when we were vining, and I was like, you were like, hey, do you want this like coffee or whatever? And you handed me a coffee, and the lid had a piece of gum on the mouthpiece, and I was like, I'm not having this. I was like, I'm all right.
Jason, I know.
Nah, that's like a nightmare fuel. But yeah, they're still just lightly roasting him.
You do that
And Trisha seems very comfortable with his family. Like, so comfortable with his family.
a lot, but it's one of the grossest things when people save their gums. It's so. When someone saves their gum, it's so gross, dude. It's like it's so indescribable how gross.
This coming from you, it must be really gross.
You could tell Jason was a little bit offended. That's why he kind of threw a little dig at Jonah there. He's like, oh, this is coming from you, the disgusting one. But they all seemed pretty lighthearted still. I think Jason does get a little bit weird with criticism, but you also can't blame him, because even when it's light, funny criticism, you have to remember he constantly gets criticized by Trisha like 24/7. So I can see why he'd be kind of on edge.
I know he's coming full force. Hey, let me get up. Let me get up first. Hey, you gotta count to 3. All right, ready?
Count it, John.
1,
Go.
3.
Let me get up first. Hey, you gotta count to 3.
All right, ready?
Count it, John.
1, 2, 3.
1.6.
Okay, David did not come to play. Like, he came to play, but he did not come to play. You can hear Trisha laughing in the background, so again, she's still hanging around while David shows up.
Go.
Oh, I think David was up first.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 to 1.
Wait. Go. Oh, nice. Oh! Ah!
So you can see Jason's daughter in the background with Trisha. So it's clear that both of his kids were allowed around her. Because I know there was like some issue there where they weren't allowed, or she claimed that they weren't really allowed to be near her or like film with her, whatever. But his kids are right there, filming right with her. So seems to be fine.
All right, technically you already won. Go.
Over the leg.
Go.
Okay, that was like a cheating move, but somehow Jason still lost. I wonder if Trisha's gonna get up to try to fight David. Why do I feel like that's coming?
Good game.
All right.
Good game. Guys, I've been here brushing my teeth the entire.
Okay, so I guess she doesn't, or at least not yet. So it looks like the bouncy portion is over. Let's see what else happens.
Follow me on Instagram at Jason Nash, Twitter at Jason Nash, and my merch, fanjoy.co. This is Shane Dawson's merch. I gotta remember to put mine on. Or go get Shane's merch too. Now back to my
I noticed that he did promote and wear Shane's t-shirt a lot when he was with Trisha. I think it was toward the end when he actually met Shane, and Trisha kind of always spoke about Shane like he was such a huge deal. And I think at this time, Shane was more popular than he is nowadays. So I think he was definitely trying to support her friend, and likely Trisha liked that she supported her friend.
teeth brushing tutorial. So what you want to do is little circles right here, see? Little circles. Little circles. That's my chin.
So you can hear Trisha in the background. I don't know who she's talking to or who's still at that house, but she's apparently still there, and she again still seems to be in a really, really, really good mood. Another thing is she's not like really clinging on him or attached to him. She's just having fun with whoever else is around. I feel like this is probably her in like her best form. It's actually really interesting that she was this nice in this video, considering they're about to break up very soon. Like the breakup is coming, you guys. It's coming.
What do you think you're getting dentures?
I already have them. These are.
Oh,
Yeah.
they look good.
They're nice, huh?
Yeah, they
All
look
right,
really.
take them out now.
Have a good day.
Okay. So, again, she had a good time with them. She was open to conversation without Jason around. She was chill with them, in a good mood. So this is November of 2018. They're going to break up, I believe, around January or February. So there's not much time left between this couple. But I am interested to see if they remain in this good state, because the last few videos kind of have been like a little bit like passive aggressive for the most part, like not too much drama, but just enough that you know there's still issues. So I want to know, and I want to see if there's still were issues consistently plaguing them, or if they had a good run before the inevitable blow up. So the video ends on that note, and we don't get much insight into the relationship at this point, just that she seemed really good at the end of November with him. There was no fighting in that entire video. There was that little weird moment in the beginning of the video when they had semi-alone time for there to be an issue. That's the thing, is like when things are going around, they don't have an issue because they're both too distracted. But when they're together, that's when things start to happen. So I think here there was just too much going on for us to really get any insight, because they weren't really solo dynamicing. It was just them around everyone else. The next video we should see some new insight. So stick around, because remember, there's relationship does not end well, and it's important to see the progress of how it started all the way to how it finished to truly know why it is where it is now. And it's important to see how the relationship truly was and how it truly ended instead of just listening to the narrative that was put out there, because Jason never speaks about it, only Trisha does. So this series is meant to give insight to show how it really was and how it really went down. And soon you'll see how it really went down.